What is up everyone, it's Chachi Forex here, and today I'm going to show you something guys that literally nobody is talking about it in the industry. And I truly believe that the reason why they're not doing it is because they're so scared of telling you the truth. Because am I gonna lose views, am I gonna lose subscribers or whatever? But in reality, what I feel is if I don't show you this, you'll be forever stuck with your trading journey. Now, I don't have enough time for the intro, so let me show you at least a disclaimer, because as always, I'm gonna be literally deep dive immediately on the topic of the day because this is very, very, very important. But again, I have to always put a disclaimer because everything shared over here are not financial advice, everything is just for educational purposes. Now, this being said, let's understand, all right, what is the crucial element, what is the key concept and the difference between the smart money concept and the inducement, and how majority of the gurus are fooling you, right, on believing in something completely different than what is the truth. And the reason why I'm telling you this is not because somebody told me, but because it's something that I personally experienced for such a long time till literally clicked on me and I realized that, oh my God, I should have realized that before. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you a lot of live examples, all right, based on what I'm going to tell you now, and mostly and hopefully by the end of the video you will understand the most important message that I want to share with you today. So as of now, we all seen a lot of topics around smart money concept and inducement, okay? And lately this gentleman over here, I don't even know how to call it, right? It became so popular, right? Everybody's talking about it. Inducement everywhere. Inducement is a holy grail. Inducement, blah, 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 blah. In reality, all they're doing is literally just hyping something that has always been there. Okay, that's the first thing first, which is literally the fake out of a specific zone, a fake out of fake breakout, or whatever you call it, of support and resistance and whatsoever, like all of this. But it has been used now as an inducement. Now, I made a lot of videos about inducement in depth, so you guys can watch them as well to understand what I'm talking about if you have no idea. But long story short, this pattern over here, right? This is the major factor. This is the major thing that happens when an inducement occurs. So you have a valid demand zone over here, right? And then what happened is that unfortunately price doesn't respect that. It takes you out, right? And then goes in your direction. While on the smart money concept, something that been very popular from 2019 till I guess 2022, because I don't know, after COVID I've seen people getting crazy over this specific topic, is simply just using the understanding of supply and demand more in depth with the concept of order block, right? So you have the last sell to buy or last buy to sell based on the bias you have in the market, where you literally pull out the fib and you take the opening of the order block 50% and whatsoever, price taps into your demand and then goes towards the direction. Now, according to a lot of gurus, right, this one over here is just scam. It doesn't work anymore, okay? And I'll be so honest with you guys, like, it was a few years ago, I think like 2-3 years ago, since day one, I've always worked with this, right? This was the main type of pattern that I've always used. Then when this came in the market, I made a lot of investment where I literally learned the concept, blah, 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 and whatsoever. And then I started shifting my mentality from this to this. Why? Because I was actually hitting losses because of this specific pattern, right? And to be honest, even up to date, the only time when I hit a loss in the market is if I ever encounter or face this specific pattern over here, which is literally inducement. So then I started trading inducement thinking that this is literally best and the better version of whatever the SMC trading is, right? Which is probably the biggest BS you can ever see, right, in social medias, like as of now. And you know what? I understand, because it's so hard. I'll tell you guys, some days I'll wake up in the morning and when I place my trades and my setup and everything, right, the first thing that I see on social media is that probably nowadays, most of the time, I go, I don't know, maybe 70 to 80% of the people that I follow having a different bias than what I'm having. So let's say if I'm looking for a buy from somewhere around here, I see like 80% of the people that I know, even friends or traders that I personally know, they're like, oh no, I'm waiting for the trade below over here. You're a fool. You shouldn't be taking this and that and blah, blah, blah. Now, and I tell you, that's so hard because social media has a massive, massive impact on your trading journey, right? And if you don't understand how to dissociate yourself from it, right? If you don't understand that in trading, nobody's right and nobody's wrong, trust me, you will be forever within this loop. You will be jumping from one strategy to another one strategy to another one. And the next thing you know, you will be just there. You will never go anywhere in your life. Okay. And that's pretty much what happened to me at one point in my trading journey. That's why I'm here on sharing this special thing with you guys. And I'm going to prove it to you, right, that what I'm saying is bloody facts. It's legit. Okay, so follow me with this because it's very, very important. Now, what is happening is normal, of course. People will always shift towards the direction where everybody sees the most, right? So in YouTube nowadays, all is this about. I know personally a guy that literally has so many people in his group or whatever. He every morning, whenever he sees this happening, he just posts on his Telegram and he's like, oh, SMC is BS, is bullshit. Sign up on my premium mentorship or whatever. And he gets a lot of people on it, right? But in reality, it's not the truth. It's not the reality that this doesn't work anymore. The reality is that most of the people are so focused on showing you this, right? Everywhere on social media, all over the network, blah, 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 whatsoever, the people start believing truly that no, this is a BS. And today, I'm going to show you this on the chart and I'll show you how it looks like. Because the problem is, you don't have to understand SMC and inducement just itself. SMC and inducement is just a tiny bit, tiny part of the whole narrative of whatever you're doing on the chart. Okay, so now I'm going to show you in GBPUSD because GBPUSD was one of the best example I can give it to you, right? And I'm going to show you a lot of examples. So stay tuned because trust me, this is gonna probably change a lot on your trading journey. And it's not just for SMC and inducement. This is something that will be applied for any type of strategy you use. All right. So let me show you this. Here we have why I got this box, the yellow box saying inducement over here. Now all these blue box that you can literally see over here, right, are the box, okay, so-called of Asian session. So Asian high, Asian low. If you guys don't know what are the main type of liquidity, then make sure that you watch this video over here that I break it down the 3 different type of major, inducement, minor, and medium, and how it works and all of that. But this is the most common use from any trader, right? So what they do, they have the Asian box, and then you can see the price takes the low down, then it takes the high down, everything get liquidated, and then price run away. The same thing the very next day, right? Price goes up, takes liquidity away, and then goes down, takes liquidity down. This day, nothing gets taken out. This day, nothing gets taken out. Here again, price takes liquidity down and then goes up and takes down, goes up, takes up, goes down, takes up, and it's crazy, right? And you'll be like, damn, this inducement is insane. It's crazy. I should be waiting for it. Why not? Like, look, this is the box. I see this getting taken up and then it gets taken down, right? Again, box gets taken up and then gets taken down. Like, wow, that must be secret sauce. Look at this. Here, you got build up, takes up, and then takes down, and it's run away. And it's like this all over December. The whole month of December, that's what you can literally see everywhere, right? Price take it down and then goes up, right? And then again, take it down and goes up. And then again, take it up and goes down, right? All over everywhere. Take it down, goes up. Take it down, goes up. And you'll be like, wow, that's crazy. That must be the secret sauce. Yeah, and that's what is happening. Nowadays, everybody is so focused on this because that's pretty much what they're projecting on all over social media. Now, let's go just the month before. Right, this month over here. I don't know why this is not showing. Okay, one second. Let me just put the reply bar over here. Right, this month. This is what's that? In December, November. Right. Let me show you what actually happened all over the whole month, starting from over here. Right. This is the swing price point. As you can see, there is a liquidity. Price takes just on the upside. There is a liquidity, price takes only to the upside. There is a liquidity, price takes only to the upside. There is a liquidity, now takes both sides, of course, because we had like 3 days taking only one side. Then again, there is a liquidity, price takes to the bottom, but nothing to the top side. There's a liquidity, price takes to the downside. There's a liquidity, takes to the bottom, and then also on. So you can see literally the majority of the days from November 23rd to the end of, let's say, sorry, to the beginning or mid of December, even going forward, right? You can see that not every day price takes out Asian high and Asian low, Asian high and Asian low. So what is this telling you, or what is this showing you? Is it not the same thing, right? That I just literally showed you on the drawing that we had below over here, right? So you can understand that trading is all about game of probability. That means just because you see the whole world, like the whole social media showing you that no, this is what it works, it doesn't mean that you cannot trade this one, okay? Because I can promise you, and let me show you, wait, because I'm here to show you facts, right? I'm not here to make things up, right? Look at this. We have this price action over here. What does the price do? Comes here, okay, let me see 1 second to the left. All right, perfect. Look, we are literally bullish. Price comes down, right? Now, if price comes over here and London opens, of course I'm going for a buy. Why? Because that's the way I trade smart money concept using supply and demand and the price structure, right? So I can definitely take a buy. I don't care if it's going low or not. The same things goes over here. The very next day, look, check this out. Like, no, you guys have to understand this. breaks to the upside, right? Again, we are bullish, isn't it? You can see. And then if it goes more time frame, you can see high, low, low, boom, break to the upside. This price breaks to the upside. Price taps into the demand zone and then shoot to the upside. Am I taking the trade? Yes, of course I'm going to take the trade. Why? Because price did exactly what I wanted to see from my order block, which is literally over here, and then I'm going all the way to the up. And that's exactly what happened over here, and over here, right? You'll be like high, low, goes to the upside, price comes down over here, everybody will be selling because this has to be taken out. Inducement, right? The magic source, even here, inducement, and whatsoever. But guess what? I'm going for a buy. Price going nicely for a buy. Now, let me show you something very beautiful when you use supply and demand and smart money concept. When you understand concept from smart money, oh, by the way, guys, listen to me. It's not that I'm saying, oh, smart money, because I always say that I respect every single strategy, okay? So if you're watching this video, it's not that I'm saying the smart money concept is better than inducement. No, because then otherwise, what would make me different than them, right? Because they are bashing all over SMC, smart money, because inducement is best. No, all I'm saying is that it doesn't matter what you use. Everything works. Guys, you have to understand this. This is so important. If you don't understand that everything works, you will never get out of this loop. Never, ever. And I wish I had someone telling me and showing me the way I'm showing to you, sending you this message, because that's the whole purpose of this video, sending you the right message. Now, of course, everything works, but some concept might have better edge than other. But that's something that, again, it's not based on the concept itself, it's based on you as an individual, on your psychology, on your risk tolerance, on your emotions. So the technical itself is just not enough, right? So what I wanted to show you is that, oh, now here you see I go buy, here you see I go buy, here you see I go buy. But that doesn't mean that if price now takes Asian low, Asian high, I cannot still trade it. That's the most beautiful thing I love personally from my own point of view, the way I trade. Why? Because look at this. You can clearly see we're bullish, right? Now price takes to the downside and then it breaks to the upside. So in this case, even if price has taken to the downside, induced to the low side, and I'm expecting the price to go above and induce over here is extremely high, because now the structure, the SMC, the inducement, everything is aligning and screaming the price wants to go higher, right? And the same things, right? The same things goes over here as well. When price comes over here, this is the low, this is the high, price breaks to the downside, and I can promise you, I've seen a lot of people taking a trade over here, targeting above over here. But that's not going to happen. Well, happen or not? We don't know. We don't know, right? Why we don't know? Now, price came here, me personally, I would have definitely looked for a sell. Well, I know people that would have targeted over here, so they would have probably entered over here because the liquidity has been taken from this equal, and they would have just missed an opportunity because they would probably had that TP over here, and guess what? Boom, the next thing you know, they take a break even. But wait, that doesn't mean that I do not hit stop loss. Of course I do as well. For example, this one would have been a nice fat stop loss for me. Why? Because structure-wise I know it's bearish. Here I see this high making this low within the week, so smaller time frame. I would have definitely taken a trade over here. And guess what? I would have hit a freaking fat stop loss. So it would have taken me definitely out from it. Look at this. This is a stop loss, right? That's exactly how it works. So sometimes if you're trading smart money concept and, all these supply and demand concept, you go into profit. And sometimes people that trade inducement, whatever, they go in profit. Now, how many times who go profit, where and how much, that depends according to the month. Because for example, I'm showing you now, right, with facts that the whole month, like for example, this one, right? I'm sure I can show you the whole month literally. You can see that this probably would have been the best month between November and December for smart money trader and supply and demand trader, because the inducement happened just in one side most of the time. But then if I jump on December, beginning of January, right, over here somewhere, I can tell you the people that trade the smart money concept or structure, whatever, they had more struggle. Why? Because, right, there has been a lot of inducement, and that's literally pretty much how the market works. And I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I had a very tough period during transitioning from the end of the year within January. I managed well, but still it's been very tough compared to the previous month, right? So that's I want you guys to take away from this video, because look, again, now if we start from this month, now I can show you the story is completely different than what I was showing over here. Because here, even if I continue, like for example, look at this, price breaks to the upside and then it breaks to the downside, I can still go for a buy. Why? Because many of you will be like, but wouldn't you be taken out from this demand zone? Okay, one second, let me show you. Wouldn't you be taken out from this demand zone? No, I'm not, because I know how this structure works. And how does the structure work? This is the range. Look at this. This is the range, the order flow, by the way. It goes up, then it goes down, and then from here, I had two push complex pullback that broke this structure to the upside. Therefore, yes, this is a valid demand zone. I'm not saying that all, but then I have this one as well. Therefore, I can still go for a buy, right? But now someone that's trading inducement or whatever, that will be like, oh, you know what? Price has taken Asian high, Asian low. I'm selling over here, right? Why? Because that's the mitigation of the fake out, and then we go down. But that didn't happen. The very next day, price comes here and drops. I would be looking for a sell over here. Why? Because structure-wise, it's the order flow. Then we're going down, and here we go. Another stop loss for me. Price takes out. I'll go for sell, and I get raided. It's taking me out. But then look at this. Look at the beautiful over here. Price goes up and down, breaks to the downside, comes to the supply, nice and beautiful clean trade to the downside. Breaks to the upside, comes to the demand, nice and beautiful to the upside. Comes over here, couldn't get much because I wanted a deeper retracement. And look at this, breaks to the upside, comes in the demand, we go buy, and then here has a stop loss, here it goes down, and so on. And you can see that this is what happened majority of the time within November, right? In November, beginning December. Then from December, transitioning within January, now you can see that things are getting a little bit harder, right? Up and down. Only up, only down, then down and up, then again, down and up and down. So, but then again, you remember that I showed you the example that I told you that just because price takes up and down, it doesn't mean, right, I cannot still trade it. Of course I can. Because if order flow is bullish, I don't care if price takes Asian high, Asian low, whatever, I'm going buy. And if that buy is aligning with my inducement, hey, hello, that's even better for me. You know what I mean? And then again, price takes up and it goes down. Price takes up and takes down. Then goes up and takes down. Same thing. Look, so there has been more, let's say, top of manipulation, like here, manipulation to the upside, going down, manipulation to the upside, going down, right? I can show you like this, like the whole thingy, right? But then, again, oh, by the way, this period over here, oh, that was the juiciest. I think that was the most profitable period, these 3-4 days, for any type of trader, okay? So you guys understand where I'm going with this, right? Look at this. This, people will be like, oh, Asian high, Asian low, inducement. Okay, good. Inducement, and then it's going higher. But look at the order flow. It was probably one of the most beautiful. I think everybody probably somehow managed to get at least something out of the market, right? Look at this. That's the order flow. Look at the structure. You guys see what I'm doing over here? So now what I want you guys to understand from this video, right? It's like, look at this. Okay, cool. Now look at this. All right. Asian box, inducement to the downside, and everybody's trading inducement. Like, I'm going for a buy. I'm going for okay, go. But I'm coming as well. I'm a concept trader. Supplying. I'm coming as well. Why? Because it's aligning with my order flow structures. I'm going. Okay, beautiful. And then again, build up, takes the liquidity down, and I'm going with you. Same goes down. I'm going up. I'm going down. Bump. And then next thing you know, I will be looking for a sell from here because I can see the order flow has been broken. I hit a stop loss. But somebody else might be like, oh, I'm going for a buy because price has to take the Asian high, Asian low. So I think this pair was probably the best within the last 2 months for me to use it to give you the example of what I'm actually talking about and why you guys have to be aware of this. Now, the important reason why you have to be aware of this is that do not let anybody tell you that this is right and this is wrong. I can give you a suggestion, I can give you a point of view, I can give you everything based on my own personal experience, right? But then at the end of the day, you guys have to sit on the chart and backtest the hell out of it. And trust me, I struggled so much. I wish I had someone telling me exactly what I'm showing you right now because I personally struggled so much when I was just trading SMC and structure and everything, and I got introduced to this so-called inducement or whatever. Trust me, it's been probably one of the worst period of my trading career because my performance went so badly down that it took me so many months before I was capable of pulling myself out of it. I was hitting loss here, I was hitting loss here, I was hitting loss here because I was so confused. I was like, shall I take the trade or shall I not take the trade? Is it Asian high? Is it Asian low? Is it previous day high, previous day low? Shall I do it? Well, guess what? By understanding what I'm showing to you now, it's all about probability that at the end of the day, everything works, right? And collecting, of course, the data that I'm using, the data I'm showing. You guys follow me now. You guys, if you're following me, you have seen the amount of breakdown I do, the way I do it. You guys can see that everything is based on tangible fact. It's not that I'm just, doing hindsight trading or whatever. I did a lot of live forecasting and most of them, if not 90% of them, have played out nicely majority of the time, right? And I didn't use any liquidity, any ICT, any whatsoever. Everything I used was based on understanding the purely price action, order flow, momentum, structure, and all of this. So the best takeaway, the biggest takeaway I want to give it to you guys is that I don't want to say that what I'm doing is the best. Absolutely not. All I'm saying is that if you find yourself somewhere in between on trading smart money concept and trading the inducement, liquidity, or whatever you are facing yourself, okay, just collect data. Sit on the chart, right? Sit on the chart and try to see, okay, if I'm using my money concept or I used to use it, or if I, again, support or resistance, trend line, whatever you use it, whatever you do, right? Collects data, right? And try to see the way I backtested, not backtested kind of, but showed you to you now, right? November to December was pretty good for smart money traders. And then let's say from here to here, maybe it's been tough. And I'm talking just in one pair. I don't know what's going on in other pairs, right? So if you're trading multiple pairs, then you have to add more data into it. Then you have to see what exactly price is doing. So if you go, for example, now, like look at this, right? This, for example, right? Look at this, that's beautiful. Like, look, literally, this is recent price action. This is February. I'm not even going, look. Would I have gone for a buy over here? Of course I would have gone. Why? Because price dropped over here. It came down in a smaller time frame. By the way, I'm looking for from here. But okay, one second. Let me go to 15 minutes or 5 minutes. That will be way more clearer for you, right? Now look at this. Look at this, guys. Not literally. You guys have to, like, I want to show you so you can understand that, you know, I'm not saying BS or whatever. Look at this. Price comes here, the order flow, all right, comes over here, down, comes over here, high, low. Look at this. Break to the upside, bam, everybody selling. Underneath that over here is a valid, yes, of course, price could have easily done that, right? But then guess what? From this POY, price broke to the upside. So therefore, I'm taking a bloody trade, entering over here and just going with the trend, right? Then price goes up again. The very next day, price opens up, takes just only on the top side. It breaks the momentum over here, right? It comes over here. And now, again, look at this. Price breaks to the downside. I know so many people, I've seen so many people going for a buy because there's a hell amount of liquidity. Look at this over here. Damn. Previous Asian high not taken out. All this account not taken out. All this Asian high not taken out. Guess what? Everybody were looking for a damn buy. I was looking just for a sell, right? Well, I would have looked for a sell. But I've seen, because I don't trade personally GBP USD much, but I would have gone for a sell. And it has played out. But then here, I would have taken a fat stop loss. Well, why? Well, not exactly, because actually speaking, look at this. That was beautiful. That's why I love so much what I do. All right, look at this. Price broke the order flow, so I know I'm bearish. So even if there is an Asian range over here and takes out price above, I will be still looking, targeting Asian low, but not because it's Asian low, but because I'm expecting price to go all the way down here, right? But guess what? That didn't happen. Price came down here, and then boom, it should all the way up there, finally taking out all these liquidities. Okay, so if you guys really like the concept, the video, everything I'm showing you, make sure that you like, subscribe, like, or comment section below, and give me also your point of view, right? I would love to know your point of view as well. Like, it's not that I'm saying that everything I'm saying is perfect, clean, and clear. No, I'm saying everything based on my experience, based on the hours and days I spent behind the chart, and everything I'm sharing with you guys, showing you example after examples, right? It's not cherry picked or whatsoever. You can give me any chart literally, I can show it to you everywhere. That's how it works. And that goes by for every single type of, strategy, right? Now I'm showing you SMC whatsoever, but as I said, using Fibonacci as well, indicator, whatever. Just always double ask yourself, what I'm doing, is it right? Does this make sense to me? Is it clear to me? All right. Is there any logic, something tangible? Is there a data collection I can do on that to backtest and to say, okay, this is the data that I need and whatsoever. Okay. And this is the most important message I want you to take away from this video. Please guys, try to have respect for any type of trader. Don't say, oh, your stop loss is my entry, your blah blah blah, because trust me, you're not going anywhere with that, right? And personally, I never said that, I never did that, but I had people telling me this, okay? And I always stayed quiet because I know what I'm doing. I don't need anybody's approval, okay? And even the things that I showed to you, if you don't agree, it's fine, right? Take your time, go on the chart backtest. And if you don't agree, give me your point of view. I'll be more than happy to hear you out, right? And actually, I don't say that much, but I got a Telegram group. If you guys want, you can join there. It's completely for free, all right? I left it for a trader. You can exchange your opinion, idea, whatsoever. You can give me your point of view as well. Who knows? Maybe I can learn something for you as well, right? You never know from who you can learn what, all right? Cool, guys. So I think that was the best part of the things that I wanted to show you, like literally the video. If in case you guys still have any doubt or anything that you don't know, secure about, just type on the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to get back to you and make more videos for you to make sure that I can help you out. But again, guys, make sure that you trust the process, you trust yourself, and most importantly, make sure that you trust the data. This being said, make sure that you watch these videos about the structure and this one about the inducement to know more about what's going on in the market. I'll see you to the next one.